Everybody ready?
We're ready. Yes.
All right. Thank you. We've had a little fun here goofing around and taking pictures, but this is a serious event. It's a pretty serious time in the history of our city. We've just had the second vacancy come up on our city council in a very short period of time as a result of the resignation of council member Cami Denley. And that resignation comes at a time when a bunch of accusations are being leveled against her. Accusations that include the fact that she may not have been qualified to represent her district legally, and that she may have registered to vote at an address where she did not live. It's clear that those allegations need to be investigated, that there needs to be a full, transparent, independent investigation of those things in order to ensure that we have the kind of government that we're voting for, that we're voting for councilors who are entitled to be on the council. So I think that's very important that we have a full investigation of all that stuff, and we call on the relevant authorities to do that. That might well be the Butte County Grand Jury or the District Attorney or some other authority, but it should not be by any means the remainder of the City Council doing that investigation. What we also call on the City Council to do is to engage with the preferred and first alternative that the city charter allows, and that is to call a special election to fill this vacancy. Had there been only a single vacancy, might have been reasonable to fill that by appointment. But now that we have two vacancies on the city council, and we have the possibility of perhaps combining a special election for those vacancies with the attempted recall of the governor so that it could be done at relatively modest cost, it seems completely unjustified for the remainder of the council to go ahead and fill these seats by appointment when there's a possibility to let the voters weigh in on this, to let the voters be heard. And I think that's what we're calling on the council to do, to allow the voters of Chico a voice in replacing these two seats on the city council. It's just too much of a step for the remainder of the council to take to do this by appointment with people who have no electoral mandate. And so I think that's basically what we're calling on as the Butte County Democratic Party. We also have quite a number of former council members, former mayors, things like that here today. We also have allies from Stand Up for Chico, and Morgan, I wanted to offer you the opportunity to come up and say a couple of words if you would like.
Thank you.
From Stand Up for Chico.
Am I okay right here? Am I okay right here? So I'm here as a representative for Stand Up for Chico, so I'm going to be reading off the approved statement that all of the board approved. Good afternoon, I'm Morgan Kennedy representing Stand Up for Chico. Thank you for joining us today at Chico's iconic hands, or near them since it's hot. These hands represent community and unity. Both have been in short supply in our beloved town for some time now. If Cami Denley's resignation was submitted because she lives outside of Chico and was afraid of the consequences for this, then her resignation is appropriate for our city. If Cami Denley submitted her resignation due to harassment she claims she received, then Stand Up for Chico condemns any such harassment towards the people who live in our city. Ugly harassment, like the type endured by Scott Huber last week, is what prevents good people from participating in public service. As we move forward and consider our two open council seats, the citizens of Chico elected Scott Huber and Cami Denley, and we the people deserve to elect their replacements. We call on the remaining council members to respect our community and our democracy and schedule a special election to fill these vacancies as soon as possible. We would like to thank the Butte County Democratic Party and DAC for inviting us to join them today. We are proud to join them in insisting that Chico City Council respect our citizens and our democracy. Stand Up for Chico is and always has been about fairness and about giving a voice to all Chicoans. To learn more about Stand Up for Chico, please follow us on social media or visit our website at standupchico.com. Thank you.
Woohoo!
Thank you. For members of the press, we have copies of a somewhat more formal statement here. I am secretary of the Butte County Democratic Party. Right behind me is Aram, who is chair of the Butte County Democratic Party. Either of us would be happy to talk in more detail about anybody who wants to, and as you know, there's a number of people around here you probably know well who are, as I say, former council members, former mayors, and so on. So feel free to ask questions as you wish, but I think that sort of brings an end to the formal event. Okay?